have to do it again. I'm glad I boshed the other one up because I was blowing my nose halfway through. Welcome back, everyone. My name's Owen. We are here with Redline Competitions because they've got a collection of retro stuff. They do online competitions. I think that's the best, most diplomatic way of putting that.
Yeah.
For retro cars only. All the stuff that we like and probably you guys like as well.
They are doing some modern cars.
They do modern stuff as well. A lot of retro stuff, and we have come here to review 4 or 5 cars, take them out, enjoy them, and relive a bit of our youth, bit of nostalgia. Today, it's the Peugeot 405 Mi16. Had a bigger engine, or more power than anything the 205 GTI got. His little brother that was the golden child. And we're going to have a look at this today, take it for a drive, and basically see what it's got to offer by today's standards.
Not only that, this will be coming out after it's been on TV, because this one's actually famous.
It is a famous car.
Why is it famous?
Well, it's famous because it was Mike Brewer's car.
Yes, well, Mike Brewer actually built that for Wheeler Dealers.
For Wheeler Dealers. It's going to be auctioned off, but we got in there early to have a little look over it and see how good it really is. So, everyone, if you want to see old red French cars go fast, stick around.
So, the 405 Mi16, which was built or restored by Mr. Brewer and Wheeler Dealers.
Yes.
So, this car has probably been on TV already, and the guys at Redline thought, we're going to buy that and give everyone the possibility or the opportunity to win said car.
Said vehicle.
Now, for me, it's one of them cars that I wouldn't have owned as a kid when I was younger.
Yeah.
But I would own now.
Would you have one now?
I would have one now because it's grown on me. It looks like an oversized 309 GTR.
And you can fit in it now because they're a bit bigger, aren't they?
What I do love, look,
go on.
Sofas.
So literal sofas.
They are like literal sofas.
It's cushy inside, isn't it? Doesn't that look? Do you know what that looks like? It looks like your nan's chair in the corner that only she sits in. Zut alors, the French will say, because look at it. Oh, so comfy.
I bet
so French.
I bet it's like proper. It's like a mattress, spring sprung.
It is. It is. It's got 140k on it, which is still low considering the age of the car.
Oh yeah, if you do it over years.
Super tidy inside. I'm actually looking forward to getting out in this.
There you go. Well done putting the steering lock on.
That's it. Yeah, nice one.
Made things difficult for everyone else. But yeah, I've never owned one. I have looked at them. I almost bought one at one point for about 400 quid, I think it was. But again, back then I was thinking, well, 400 quid, I could probably get a Renault 5 Turbo for that.
Yeah, and they were a big car. They were a big car, weren't they? And we were young, and you know, who needs a great big car like that? We probably went for something hatchback.
Yeah. Small. But obviously the breadwinner is what is over there. Let me quickly get over there.
Yeah.
A 205 GTI, then it was the 309 GTI, and then this was sitting somewhere a little bit further down the line.
That was the poster child, wasn't it?
It was.
The sun shone out of his backside because everyone loved him. But this same colour, it's fast and it's red. So,
how much do you reckon it's worth now?
Do you know what?
We don't know how much I bought.
Let me have a listen. I have no clue whatsoever. I couldn't tell you what that is worth. I could give you a rough idea about 205, but I literally have no idea about this.
No.
It could be.
And the other thing is try and open the bonnet.
No, because you tried that and you cocked it up, so I'm not going to try it.
Try and open the bonnet.
Well, you're going to make me do it?
Yeah.
You're not even going to tell me which side it's on, are you?
Well, no.
You could be here a while, ladies and gents.
Bastard. Do you know how long that took me? 10 minutes to find out. 10 minutes after watching Jimmy Carr last night.
Yeah.
So, as we went out in the 309 GTI, which had the Mi16 engine in it, obviously Mi16. What was the horsepower you found out they were?
Oh, we did look, didn't we? Because we took that 309.
160 or something.
139, I think they started at standard until, and you know, after modifications. But this is standard, so it's
boggo.
Yeah, it's absolute
like
bog standard.
Original wheels, the lot.
Yeah.
It's going to be like a bit of a boat.
But that's what we're going to find out. Is it? It's sporty. Is it just going to be a boat with harder suspension?
Well, I don't think so. I think the suspension is going to be quite soft. They were a family type vehicle. This was like This was like your modern day RS4 owners sort of.
Similar to that, like the V6
the
Mondeo, like
ST24.
a family car that still kicked a bit of arse, you know.
Yeah.
So
I would say, what memories have you got of them? Mine are usually at the side of the road dead. Or
no, I don't have any
right.
memories of a 405 Mi16. I don't know anyone that had one. Never been in one, never driven one, and my family never had one. So
But they were knocking about, but it was for the older gentleman.
Yeah.
That liked his weekends with the wife.
In the chateau.
In the chateau.
Drinking Chablis. That's French, by the way. I'm really sorry for my French viewers.
Anyway, let's go and give it a bit of a buzz and see how
give it a
well
go, shall we?
Mr. Brewer done it.
Okey spokey. I'm in a car I've never driven in my entire life.
Same here. Like, look at the
Oh
dash.
my goodness,
Look,
that clutch.
You can rub your whole hand through the bottom of the dash.
Vents and...
Yeah, so I don't know much about them apart from obviously the Mi16 engine. This was the car that they took the engine out and started putting in the smaller cars.
Yep.
But I'm going to shut that. Oh, wait. Pull that.
Oh, there we go.
It's got some girth in it. But yeah, so I'm gonna have to watch the program. You'll probably see this after we've seen Mike Brewer's take on the car. I'd like to see the build of it.
Yeah, me too. Hopefully it gets warm. Sharp. Because I'm getting like...
Stop pressing things.
I did a
I'm not sure if you can see on the front facing camera.
Ooh,
Just gonna quickly blow
brakes
it.
are a bit soft. What's the smell?
Old.
The
Petrol gate, it was half a tank a second ago.
smells of old. There we go.
Right. I'm just gonna, there you go. It's cleared up a bit.
Okay. We are driving a 405 Mi16.
Right. How much are they worth now? Because I know that they were
Brakes
worth...
are a little bit squishy. That was everything.
Thanks, great for that. Right, so let's have a look at that. So we're looking now. eBay has not done us justice in the last few
No,
videos.
it's not helped us out, has it?
Not helped us find anything, apart from there was a couple of Novas, but we're going to go Peugeot 405.
You won't find one for sale.
Mi16.
Nah.
It's got die-cast models, parts and accessories. Okay,
No cars.
let's just go Peugeot 405 in general.
Just general.
An estate for 1,850 quid.
Right, okay. It's not looking good.
It's not looking good. SRIs,
Okay.
$3,000.
Right.
That's it.
That is it.
That's it. You can get an Mi16 framed print for £39.
Okay, nice.
£6 postage. But other than that, you're going to have to go digging and digging and digging to find one. I've not seen an Mi16 405 for, I don't know, 20 plus years.
Yeah, there's probably a reason for that.
Yeah.
They didn't sell many of them. Certainly not as many as the 205 GTIs.
Or the 309.
Or the 309. They're heavy. They're not as quick.
No.
It is a bit boat-like.
It is comfortable.
Very
as
comfortable.
hell,
if
though.
you like being comfy.
Apart from what I don't get, right?
There's that building again. Yeah.
Yeah. What I don't get is, you know, when you get a bit tired in the car, you want to go to sleep, you're in the front, you put your head back, go to sleep.
Yeah, you'd be out in 10 minutes.
Yeah,
in this,
watch.
Yeah, that would be it.
Where the hell is it?
Perfect.
There's no headrest.
That would be you. If we had to drive this back to Thanet, by the time we got on the motorway, you'd be out. I guarantee it. I'm in. That's it. That's all. Oh, okay.
It ain't bad.
Okay. All right. No, that's not terrible.
What? And it's a heavy car.
Very heavy, especially with us in it.
Obviously, it's not tuned. It's a standard version of it.
Even down to the stock airbox.
Yeah, everything's standard. That's not too bad.
It's all right.
That,
it's all right.
Obviously, take the engine out, put in a smaller car. It's crazy.
I mean, it's no Vauxhall Nova SR, is it?
It's no Nova SR or Sierra Cosy.
No.
They did do race cars with this car.
Didn't they put them in touring car?
Yeah.
What's that noise?
parcel shelf.
French is that
I
noise?
do know you need to be in the right-hand lane.
Well, tell me that fucking
Well,
now,
we've
why
done this track. God knows how many track, whatever it is.
This is a road.
Yeah, the road.
Responsibly used.
We have driven this 6-7 times today.
I know, right?
Right. So right-hand lane, go round.
What's this? What's that for?
What?
This is one here.
Well, they're the. What are they?
Is it
for?
mirrors? Yeah, mirrors. Look at that.
Yeah, so the rear, the side
And they
mirrors.
work.
Yeah. And
Okay,
then
fair play.
back windows. You know when you said don't test stuff?
Yeah, but you kind of got to. This is going to. There we go. That works.
Horn's
Have you
great.
got a horn?
But I think the old 405 cars are one of them cars that everything was a bit vague, but they gave you enough to not want more. It's giving the dad the performance car.
Yeah.
It's again RS4.
Yeah,
It's giving you not quite that, but it's giving the dad the affordable performance car, and for the kids, so they can still have family in it.
Yeah, that is true. And I will say, the seats are super comfortable.
Oh, yeah.
I will say that much.
You would fall asleep. It is like a 3-piece sofa.
It really is.
Two
yeah.
singles and a double in
It's
the
not
back.
going to set your night on fire, taking it, you know,
No.
and going for a hack.
But I'm pretty surprised with the power. I thought because of the weight of it and everything else, I thought it'd be a lot slower.
Right.
Which it isn't, but we're going to find out now.
We're going to find out now. Right, I'm
Right.
in it now.
You got to wait for the build. There you go.
There you go.
Pug tech, innit?
Do you know, that's not embarrassing.
No.
That's all right.
Back in the day, you would have kept up with a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
Probably a 2-litre 8-valve Astra.
something like that. I wouldn't want to rev the knackers out of it because it's not my car, and it, I feel like it might resent me by doing that, by kicking its ass. I'm not into kicking someone's car's
And then
ass today.
if Mike Brewer phones out with buggered his car,
Well,
probably
yeah,
not gonna be
exactly.
best pleased.
Don't want to get in that situation.
But to be brutally honest, now I would buy one.
Would you really?
Yeah, I would buy one.
I'm-
You're thinking I'm a bit nuts.
A little bit.
I'm not, because they are a totally different car now for me. Back
Yeah.
then, it's left there, oh.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Here we go. Look, the army's on us now.
But now it's retro. I think it's a good way into retro.
It's very retro,
I
yeah.
can't see him being super expensive
If you can find one.
if you can find one. But a lot of people look for steps into retro classic cars
True.
now, don't they?
Yep.
You're not going to be able to afford, no, straight on. You're not going to be able to afford your sense of direction, mate.
I'm just going where you tell me.
Yeah, because you're not going to be able to afford. Mate,
Still don't.
does the gear ever end?
I mean, that was 5,000 RPM. It had
feel like it.
Yeah, it had another 2,000 to go. Again, I don't want to kick its ass, so it would have gone further than that. But if I
all the
break
way
it, that's
around.
my
But
problem.
I'm going to get back to my point. Basically, where people are trying to get into entry into retro and classic cars, you're not going to get a 205 GTI. You're not going to get a 309 GTI, but you could potentially get one of these
For the money, yeah.
for the money. And they look similar. So he's done all right.
It goes all right.
You had a lot more gear there.
Yeah. Well, like I say, I'm not going to,
Yeah.
punish it, but it's not lazy. It sounds all right. I think if you put an intake kit on it,
Yeah,
got a
exhaust.
sports exhaust and that sort of stuff. So what are we saying about... So the car's going to go on a TV show, isn't it?
Yeah, so the car was done by Wheeler Dealers, where have you ever watched Wheeler Dealers? You haven't yet, because
they fix
you're
the
not
car
into
up.
it, because obviously I'm into the car sales element of it.
Yeah, they fix a car up, don't they, and then sell it. And,
Yeah,
but then say they did it up for this much and they sell it for a profit, but they never include the amount of labour costing labour.
It just shows the cost of how they do it. But obviously we've met Mike. You've met Mike.
Yeah,
we've done it a few
he's
times.
cool, actually. He's
Really
quite
nice
funny.
guy. He's one of them guys. If you watch him on the TV, you think, oh no, it's all a fun. It ain't. He's exactly the same.
I would say, if anything, he's funnier off camera.
Yeah, he's better in real life.
Yeah.
He's one of them people that you think, I really hope he don't let me down.
Yeah. He is funny.
He's the only one that's ever blown me out of the water. Same with you and Ben Collins, really.
Yeah.
But anyway, so they create cars, buy them, fix them up, sell them for a profit. But again, I've not seen an MI16 for years. Obviously, the values have gone up on them. How much too, I don't know. I'm too scared to ask how much they've bought it for.
Yeah.
Especially coming from Wheeler Dealers, but they tend to sell them at the right prices for the market at that time. But again, can't find them.
Well, you won't. Well, we've just looked and there isn't one.
No.
So
you can get a GLX or an SRI.
Should we drop it to second and see if we can get some hang
Yeah,
time
if we
out
can
of it?
let's see if we can get through there at green light. We can. What's the handling like?
Yeah, it's soft, I would say. Let's go.
It's not a slouch.
It's not a slouch. No, it's fun.
You know
for
what?
it is.
Do you know what? I reckon this is as fast as that Nova without the drama.
Yeah, possibly. Okay.
That's as fast as the Nova.
Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe you're right there.
Because it's so big and so comfortable and quiet.
It's dulled down.
It's dulled down. It's the same pace as that little Nova.
Yeah, I get it.
Just planted and does it
No
right.
drama.
No drama. Pulls like a train. That's fine. It's a good way of doing it. Saying it is that it is like that Nova, just less drama. So the kids aren't bothered. Dad could be thrashing it up the road, right?
I like the fuel gauge just does what it wants.
Yeah, it does what it wants. But for the dads, it's great to go in a straight line, and the kids will still be sleeping, even though he is ragging the nuts out of it, having fun. The kids are just in the back like that, slight little rock.
Very quiet.
Slight little rock.
It is very quiet.
It is quiet. Yeah, so it's definitely a dad's or granddad's car.
I think that was where their target market was.
Yeah, you had your boy racers in the 205, 309.
Yeah.
This was your dad
who
performance
needed
car.
a bigger car than the 205.
You could fit, even though it's two solid seats.
Two solid seats that look like a sofa.
Literally a sofa.
Literally a sofa.
It is like someone's gone, you know what, don't know what to do, put a sofa in it.
Yeah. Yeah, the engine wants to go. I think the engine, it would be far more entertaining, as we've said, in a smaller car. It would be far more like, it revs round very quickly.
Handles all right.
It's actually flatter than handling wise than I thought it would be. It's not that wallowy.
It's a nice car. For the enthusiast of this car, it is perfect.
Good base to like do your tweaks on.
If you're gonna, as a standard version.
Yeah, we got to remember that, haven't we, I suppose?
As a standard version, it is a very cool car.
Yeah.
And
it's goodness.
Jeez.
Holy shit. I can't see shit.
But yeah, as a standard car, it's great. For the enthusiast, even better. To get into the classic retro performance market, it's probably at the cheaper end to be able to do that.
I can't see anything.
I can't see nothing. There's nothing that we're going to kill.
Well, that's what I can't see.
Well, yeah, but there's nothing. I could tell you that there's nothing we're going to kill.
I'm going to put it here.
Right, put in there because can't see it.
So cold. Look, ice on the floor still. We're out titting around in cars. Well, anyway, that is Mike Brewer's 405 MI16. Always want to say GTI.
Great example.
Great example, mint example. Wouldn't say it was the fastest car I've ever driven, but it was good fun. Are you cold, Stu?
Yeah, I am.
You look like you're shaking.
My hand's like...
Anyway.
I've got a two-hand it, going double-hander.
You can't see it because this is an undisclosed location, but get hold of Redline Competitions if you want to win this or anything like it. Have a look through the other videos that we've done because they've got loads of stuff, retro stuff, cool stuff, new stuff, that you can win for the price of what it costs to go for a beer with your mates on a Friday night. I'm not saying that's what you've got to do with your money, but if you choose to do that, you'll have more fun in the car than the hangover the next day after that night out. Guys, what else have we got coming up, Steve?
Loads.
Loads of stuff coming up. He's only being quick because it's like -2 degrees out here. We've got a 5 hour drive
subscribe,
home.
the links for the Redline Competitions.
Share, subscribe, hit the link below for the competitions. Everybody, that is your lot. I'll see you later. Bye.
Bam, bam, she wanna flick for the gram. Plus, her baby sabe who I am, so she wanna do it all on cam. Like, hold up, sabe how to pull up. Soon as we done, I'ma roll up. Full on some better, pull up. Papi te paga los biles, pero quiero todo.